Hello everyone, welcome to our pre-calculus pre-recording video. This is lesson 16 and 17 for the midterm revision. So this midterm revision is basically from quiz 1 and quiz 2 revision, just from quiz 1 and quiz 2 revision. So the same syllabus of as you have seen in quiz 1 and quiz 2. But there is a little difference between quizzes and the midterm. What is the difference? Let me show you that. See, I think in the next page here also we can show you the difference, then it will make more sense. Okay, so let's say quizzes already you have given, and then mid. So in the quiz you have seen, suppose question number 1 there is A, B, C, then question number 2 there is A, B, C, then question number 3 this way. But for the midterm, questions will be like question number 1 A, B, question number 2 A, B, then again question number 3 will start. So this is the difference between quiz and mid. There will be no C part for the midterm. The reason is our midterm is 20 marks. Our quiz, all the quizzes are 30 marks. Quizzes 30 marks. That's why there is no C part, because we have to balance with the marks. Now, but the other in terms of other things, let's say how many questions we will give. In the quiz we give you 7 questions. In the mid also we will give you 7 questions. In the quiz you have to answer 5 questions minimum. In the mid also you will have to answer 5 questions. So in terms of that, that is same. But if you answer more than 5, we will keep the best 5 as usual rule. Just only difference is in the midterm there will be only A and B part question. So A is 2 marks, B is also 2 marks. So you see for 2 and 2 for 4 marks, 4 into 5, that means total is 20 marks, and that is this 20 marks. Okay, so if you answer 5 questions correctly, you will get 20 marks. If you answer more than 5, then we will check all the questions, of course. Then we will see where you get the best 5. Where can we get the best 5? We will find the best 5 and you will get the score for the best 5. We will drop the other lowest scoring questions as usual rule. So this is the difference. Okay, this is the difference. Each question will have A and B part only for the midterm. Yeah, and this video will be somewhat short because all the contents are just only the revision for the quiz 1. This is just quiz 1 and quiz 2 contents. Finding the values of trig functions like cos 45 equals to what, cos 45 equals to what, tan 45 equals to what, this kind of maths. And then this one, for this one you will have to use the calculator. This is in radian, of course. Some points are given, how to find out sine, cos and tan, this kind of thing from 6.2. So you know the questions. For the question, full line of question, you can just have a look in the book. Okay, and as usual we have practice class, so we can practice if needed for any topic. This kind of question also you have seen. This is finding the exact values of trig functions. One important thing, although we stressed it in some places, one important thing is when this word is written exact values, do not write the answer in the decimal. Even in the previous question also, let me go back. Suppose in this case, if we write in the question, if we say that find the exact value, then do not write in decimal. You will have to answer in let me show you. This is cosec 45 degree. So cosec 45 degree means 1 divided by sine 45 degree. So sine 45 degree equals to 1 divided by root 2 or root 2 by 2. Let's say 1 divided by root 2. That means cosec 45 degree means just only root 2. And then tan for 60 degree equals to root 3. 1 by root 3, 1 root 3. So it is root 3. Then root 2 into root 3 means root 6. You can write it root 6. Then this will be the answer. Do not go for another line. Then root 6, suppose if you do root 6 equals to 2.449, etc. But do not go for that line. Don't go for that line. Just this is the exact answer. 2 point, suppose 2.44. Okay, but there is a 9. If you write only 4 then there is a 9. Who will write that 9? If you write up to 9, then there is a 4. If you write up to here, then there is another 8, another 9. So you see there are more and more and more numbers after when you write it in decimal. After the decimal point, you have numbers, digits coming up again and again. So this thing, when you write, suppose if you approximate it, if you write 2.45, this is also not exact because you approximated it. This is not the answer. This is not the exact answer. Of course, this is valid in some maths when that word exact is not written. Then this approximation maybe we can use, no problem with that, if the instruction is like that. But when the instruction is find the exact value, then we cannot write the answer this way. We will have to write the answer like that. Okay, we will have to keep it in root or in fraction. Suppose if something is in fraction, suppose 3 divided by 7. 3 divided by 7. If the answer you get like this, just keep it like this. Do not go for fraction. 3 divided by 7 equals to what? 3 divided by 7 equals to, see, there is a huge, there is a big decimal number coming. Okay, so exact value means just keep it as it is. Do not break it down into more and more parts. Okay, exact value means that. This one also, when exact value is written, we will have to keep it as it is, and sine and cosine is given, we will have to find out the other things. So suppose cosec means it will be reverse 5 by 4, sec will be, in this sec will be minus 5 by 3, then tan, for the tan we will have to divide sine value divided by cos value, for the cot we will have to divide cos value divided by sine value, same rule. In this kind of case we will have to first find out the quadrant, then draw the triangle, hopefully you remember. Then triangle, from the triangle we can find out the other sides, then from the other sides we can find out the answer. Just we can review the content from the quiz 1, then it should be fine, hopefully it is fresh, or if not, then we can discuss it during the class in detail also. Okay, this is matching the graph with the function. Actually the question and the graphs already you have seen, these are the also same thing, which one and which ones are matching. This kind of question also possible for the mid. Then finding the equation from the graph, that means some equation, graph is given, you will have to find out the equation. So this is also possible from 6.4. This kind of question also possible. Application math, this is an application math for different angles. We will have to find out the time taken in this case. Okay, and we can extend it from different angle also. This kind of similar math we have more in these sections, somewhat similar. These are, I think, gravity related maths also, just application math, application from the content. So when you change the angle, basically time also changes. For 30 degree, for 40 degree, for 60 degree, time also changes. And in this case you will notice one interesting thing, for A and C time taken is same. Think about it, how can A and C time taken is same? Think about that, and if you find an answer, let me know in the class. Okay, this one also you have seen. This is related to some designing fine decorative pieces, and we will have to put the value of theta and the value of r is the radius here of the sphere. So this, based on this value, we can do the calculation to get the answer. Also 30 degree, 40 degree and 60 degree, all question will not be given in one math. Suppose 45 degree and 2, or 45 degree and 3, like that. This is application C from our quiz 1. Quiz 2. No, that's quiz 1. Application C. So we will have to find out the period, and let's go back. We will have to find out the period
So yeah, this is what happens when I click without clicking this one, then it goes to the automatically it goes to the second page. But if I click after clicking this, then actually it do not goes to the second part. And anyway, so this is the amplitude, and to find out the period we have the formula t equals to 2 pi divided by omega. 2 pi divided by omega. Omega value is this value is the omega value, so we just can put it here to get the period or time period. See, 2 pi divided by 120 pi, then we get this is the period. And this formula is given, that means we will have to put r equal to 10, r equal to 10 here, r equal to 10 here, and b equals to 220 comes from this question. Then we get I equal to what? For I, we put it in the second question. That's the I. It becomes our second function. 22 is coming from here, and the other things are same. Other things are same as it is. Just instead of 220, it becomes 22. Why? Because it is for I. And I is what? It is given here. And from this function, again, we will have to find out the period and the amplitude. So amplitude is this, and period will come from here, which is same, because the function is this part of the function is same as the original function. That is the reason. These questions, quiz 2, question 1. So basically, which one is the correct solution, which one is not. Then how to find out the solution for the given for the angles within some given interval, 0 to 2 pi. Since this is a square, that's why there will be 4 values like that. And this kind of question also, there is a square here, so 4 values. Hopefully, let me check one thing. All right. Okay. So this kind of questions where we will have to find out the value of angle within the given interval, and just the idea is if there is a square, then you may get 4 different answers. Possibly, not always. Then this is matching the identity and with the left side and right side, but we can write it this way also. Suppose sin theta into sec theta equals to which one is matching this one and which one is matching here, like that. Matching the identities. The problem is like why we give the matrices. So basically, in a physical class, you will have to, suppose in a physical class, we will tell you that this one equals to this, prove it. So you have to prove all these calculations you have to show. But in this case, we will have to come to this tricky solution. How can we give you the same question, but you will not have to show us working, but you will have to do it and then find out the solution. So this is that way solution. Projectile motion related math for 30 degree and for 60 degree. It comes from, as you know, we already discussed this kind of problem. So when we find out theta equals to what, our first answer comes at 60 degree, 58.9 somewhere here, and then there is another answer there as the reflection. You know, this one sign positive, this one also sign positive. That's why 2 answer comes. You can draw the circle also here for understanding. Okay. For maximum distance here, this sin theta becomes 0. Sin theta becomes 1. Maximum value of sin theta is 1. That's why. So just we put the value of v here and the value of g here. And in this case, value of v is this value is used here to find out this answer. Let me check this value. 34.4, 34.8 whole square divided by 9.8. This is 123.57. Let me change this actually. Let me change this. This value is, the correct answer is 123.57. 123.57. 58. So there's the answer here. Okay. See, they started their song. This is another question from quiz 2. Oh, let me change it. This is 2, so this must be question number 3, and this must be question number 4. This must be question number 5, and this is the last one, because we have same topic twice for our quiz 2. Alright, so this one is discussed, this one is briefly, because actually we discussed all these questions. There is nothing new here. We are just touching each question a bit. That's the thing. So in this case also, when some identity is given, we can, this is another equivalent identity, this one and this one, same thing, just sec theta and sec square theta. We converted them into sine and cosine. Then it becomes like this. Then if some angles are given, suppose find the acceleration for 45 degrees, so we can put the value of 45 degree here. Suppose if it is 30 degree, we can put 30 degree here, etc., etc. Yeah. See, in this case, we have written the answer in the decimal because the exact value, that word is not written anywhere. Okay, so that's why then decimal is okay-ish. But if you still write the exact value, this is also fine, no problem. Writing exact value is fine everywhere if you write the exact value, no problem. And that's actually smarter also in some way. This one is related to the optical measurement, and this is the equivalent identity. We discussed this math in the class many times. This way we can convert one identity to another identity. Suppose if this identity is not given in the exam, suppose this is some other identity is given, then what is the technique? How can we go there? So first technique is, as usual, you convert all the things. Suppose this is sec, this is tan, this is cosec, this is sec, this is cosec. Convert everything to sine and cos first, then try to do some LCM or factoring or whatever is easier. Do some simplification, and always look at the question. Like, okay, I have to go there, I have to go there, I have to go there. How can I go there? So this way, we can always go to match the identity with the left and right hand side, or if the answer is given, then it is easier, of course. If the answer is given, then we can think that, okay, from here, how can I go there? Okay, and the trick is always the same. Convert everything to sine and cos, then try to go to the solution. Go for the solution. Then if there is some extension, say a equal to 2, angle equal to 30 degrees, so we put them here, then we get some solution. If you put a equals to and the angle equals to here, then what value you get? Is there any differences? You can check that also. For maximum intensity, maximum value of cos theta is 1, so it will be 2a whole square. If a equal to value given, then we can put the value to find out the solution. Okay. So these are the technique in general. And that's all for the quiz for the midterm revision, and best of luck for the mid. Hopefully you will do very well in the midterm. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Have a good day. See you all in the class. Bye-bye.